Right, we're off to the farm now. We've finished our interview with the college, so I had to speak to the nice lady from the college with Mrs. P and with the guys. I had to duck out and take a phone call from Scott, actually, at Iron and Earth. And while I was away, Mrs. P was very pleased to learn that of all the tree surgery companies that this particular person has visited, we are like up the top of how we look after the guys, our health and safety, our bookkeeping, our record keeping, our job sheets are second to none. So the guys have still got a bit of work to catch up there, a little bit behind on some of their paperwork. But yeah, all in all, pretty good meeting. So I'm now heading south, back to Hitchington. Got to try and get in what I can. It's 20 past midday. I'm going to have to forego lunch and just crack on and get as much done as I can, because whatever I don't do today probably isn't going to get done. Right, that's about half a mile of my roadside stuff completed. Only other sides to do, and he'd already done the tops, but I'll just get the roadside tidy. So all up there, that way, round to the house at the top and back is done. And then while we're here, we had a delivery this morning. So, do you know what arrived this morning? I'll show you. Right, the only reason I know we had this delivery is because Reg rang me up and told me that he'd unloaded it for me. There's a clue for you. I knew it was coming, I just didn't know when. And they didn't tell me. Luckily, they told Reg. So, because I told them to ring Reg because he was unloading it. Yeah. Ah. I can't bother with the door. Let's have the lights on. So, those barrels hold our cleanings from the wheat. My brother's having that, and for the time being it's being stored in here because it's not really my way, but this is what we had delivered this morning. Some seed. There's my invoice or delivery note. I cannot read that because Laureate spring barley. Weight in tons, 4. I thought we were having 5. Okay. I'll speak to Grandma about that. I thought we were having 5 tons in. Anyway, that is our seed. That is going into the ground sometime, hopefully, in the next few weeks. Got me tag on there. Right. I'll take that with me. I need that bit. Right, so there we are, that's the delivery. And why is there a big wet patch there? Has something leaked? I think something leaked. Not up there. Right, okay. I'm just going to message Richard actually and just double check the seed rate that we're putting in, so oh, I got some GGs behind me. They'll have to take their towing. So this is Shellard's Lane, so on the edge of Crookhorn. So I'm just doing the road side at the top. Especially if you ask this for traffic to see up and down the lane. If I keep this edge tidy on the top and the roadside, you can see all the way from top to bottom. If I let it go up high, well, you can't, and then people have to reverse, and some people can't do that. So, yeah, there you go. getting quite close, those GGs. Perhaps they think I'm going to stop and let them past. We are done. There are other hedges around the farm I could do. We haven't done any of these bits down here. This stuff that Reg, well, kind of destroyed a couple of years ago, so not cutting any of that. None of the tops over there at the back. None of our tops over there done, so only the sides. The only tops I've really done are the stuff on the roadside, which is for, well, safety for traffic and road users and horses and cyclists. So yeah, everything else I think is done. I mean, I could go down the side of that. I don't think I'll bother this year. I think I'm just going to leave that for the birds. So yeah, his stinky neighbour has lit his putrid bonfire, so nice to see he's still doing it. Although it has died down now. I don't think you can really see it through the dirty window, but over the back of there you can just see the stink rising. Right, that's the gully that Reg cleaned out a while ago. That looks better. Still a lot of water running down here. A lot of water. Oh, yeah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have come down this end, should I? I should have come the other way. Anyway, yeah, I think it's time to go home. It is 3:45. I'm calling to see my dad on the way, have a quick cup of tea or a cup of coffee with him. Hopefully I'll be back in time to see the guys before they finish. Let them know where they're going tomorrow. They're off to Chavenage tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of it. Not much more I can tell you. I got tummy ache because I'm hungry, and I got tummy ache anyway. But I'll see you when I get back to the farm. Right, back home, 4:45, and I think I'm in time to catch the lads, see how they've got on today, and then let them know where they're going tomorrow. Oh, I've got some post. Bills, probably. Mr. P's in the RAV again. Go on, Martin. Yeah, Martin's truck failed the MOT, so he's had to borrow the RAV, so that's all right. It's a pool car, isn't it? They left the gate open. They do that. They go home and they leave the bloody gate open. So this gate to the yard, I keep it shut. Even when we're here, I keep it shut. Because the undesirables, they like to have a drive around. And they prefer to drive around without getting out of their vehicle. So what would happen is an undesirable would come in here, drive in there, right round there, have a jolly good look to see what I got in the barns, if anything's worth nicking, and then drive out again. So I shut the gate. They have to get out, and they don't like doing it under those cameras. It works.